everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table in front of us, we are taking a look at the Kansept Pelican, and I could probably open it so you all can see it. Whew, that's a new knife. First off, I'd like to go ahead and thank Kansept for sending this knife in for review. This is a cool knife. Now, a little bit of history on this. This was created by Jonathan Maxrom. He actually retired from canine units in the French army, and he designed this. He decided to build knives that met his needs when he was actually still active, and that's why he created Maxrom knives. Now, this knife is very small, very cool. Love this knife. Okay, we're looking at an S35N blade with a flat grind and a black coating. This blade is just crazy. I'm absolutely loving it. You are looking at a titanium black handle with, it looks like stone washing. Black coating. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the swoosh of the pocket clip. I think that's really cool. And it is a titanium pocket clip also. This knife is a frame lock. And it does run on ceramic ball bearings. Now, this knife is a flipper. It is a thumb stud, okay? Sorry, not a flipper, but a thumb stud. And this is just a really cool knife. I don't even know what to call this blade shape. We've had some discussion about it, and Kansept, I'm not even sure what they're calling it right now, but whatever shape you guys want to call it, I absolutely love it. This knife has been just astonishing. It has just been a little worker. It does so much. It's so sharp. It is so thin, and I really do love that. If you notice here, you've got a great little fuller on your handle. Unfortunately for my lefties, this is a tip-up right-hand carry only, which you see. So I do apologize that I do not have another left-hand carry for you all to see. Now, you do have a place for your lanyard. So if you are a lanyard user, you can put your lanyard on here and you can use that and just feel really good about it. Like I said, it is a small knife. Let's go ahead and take a look at the blade. So your blade is going to, exactly 3 inches. Okay, your handle itself, and let's go ahead and close. I like to close my knives to give you a handle length. Your handle is going to be exactly 4 inches. So this knife itself overall is going to be 7 inches. It's small when closed. When open, it is much bigger. However, I think I would still call this a medium-sized knife. Now, if we want to compare this one to the bug out, you are looking at, you know, just maybe a 1/4 inch less, about a 1/4 inch less than the bug out, quarter, almost a 1/2 inch. Okay, compared to the Rat Ontario one, this, again, I would consider a large knife. So we are still, even though this is smaller than the bug out, I still, because of the blade shape and the width of it and the feel of it, I still would consider this more of a medium size knife, just because the feel in hand. Kansept has just every type of knife that you can think of. I love the variety that they have coming out. These do run, this is the Pelican, and this does run for, I believe, I'm seeing if I have it written down anywhere. It does run for $173.60. But you're going to get a good quality knife for that price. Now, feel in hand. This is interesting to me because there is no jimping. So as you can see, I mean, you do kind of have some on the back, but to me, that doesn't really make a difference. The pocket clip is not really a hot point to me. Now, why I say it's a small knife that feels larger, because I can get all my fingers around this one. However, what I do like about this is if you really want to get in and cut something, you can actually just put your finger on the back of the blade. And I love that about it. It's really going to let you get in there and make your cuts with whatever you may be doing. I never have paper around me. Someday I need to do that because this thing is just razor sharp. How does it feel in hand? You know, really, it's really actually very comfortable. It rides in the pocket so nicely. It is just, you don't even really notice that it's there. And I think that's really cool. I love that aspect because you don't want to notice, you know, you don't, I personally don't want a big chunker in my pocket that I feel that's there all the time. It's going to weigh me down, whatever. This one does not. I love the feel of it. It only weighs, getting the scale out here. Sorry about that, guys. So this one weighs, and let's start with ounces first. 3.5 ounces. For those of you that go by grams, it is 98 grams. So it is a, you know, medium-sized weighted knife. I don't know how you want to say that. But it's not overly heavy for its size, and that's what I like about it. It's a great fidget knife. It is so smooth. I really love that about it. Gosh, I don't even know what else to say about this one. I'm really actually in love with it. I love the fact that it is just thumb studs. Now, you know, there's so many knives that give you the option thumb studs or flippers. I actually kind of like that it is just thumb studs. You don't have the flipper there. Sometimes on some knives, and I don't have one out here that has an enormously huge flipper, but sometimes you get those that have just a flipper that is way too big. It sticks out way too much, but sometimes it needs to be that way for the deployment of the knife. With this one, you don't have a flipper tab in the way at all. You are strictly thumb studs. And I like that. I like that aspect of it. Now, some knives, and we all know that I can't flip all knives. Depends on the size of the knife. Some of the larger knives, I do have a really hard time with because the knife, frankly, is just too big. This one I don't. This one is just right on all the time. Like I said, great fidgeting knife. I love that this is such a plain handle, but they added a little fuller in there, and that just gives it a little touch of I don't know, bling. I don't want to call it bling because bling is supposed to be like shiny, like diamonds or whatever. I'm not a blingy person, but it does give it that little extra look to it. I like the fact that they have the pocket clip that is blacked out. I think that's really nice. I love the fact that the handle has that kind of stonewash look to it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I just love the look of this one overall. When I first saw it, I wasn't crazy about it. I thought, I don't really like it because of the blade shape, but then I got it in hand and I started playing with it and I started using it and I was sold. So, you know, I don't tend to review knives that I don't like. I have done some that I haven't been super crazy about, but generally all the knives I review are ones that I personally like and that I really think that people in the community should, you know, give a chance, look at them, see what they think. And this happens to be one of them. I know this is a really short review, you guys, but I just want to say, get a chance, take a look at this one. This is the Kansept Pelican. Again, it goes for about $180, but you know, it's well worth the money. I am $175, but I'm really impressed with it. And I think it is definitely worth the money. And like I said, it feels really good in hand. Your S35 VN blade, you know, your all titanium handle. It's a frame lock, runs on ceramic ball bearings. It has enough weight to it that you can really feel it like you're really going to be able to use your knife. It's not going to be something that's too light that feels like it's just not going to do the job. It's a small knife that does the work of a hard use, in my opinion. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Hey, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here all the time. Please feel free to check out one of my other videos. On the way out, don't forget to hit that like button. And leave any comments or questions down in the comment section. You know I love talking to you guys. Thank you so much, and until next time.